We have today Valeriya. So Valeriya, we know each other now for a few years and so on, but now you're basically building a startup, right?
Yeah, right.
What's in your startup, Valeriya?
So our startup is called Facila. What we are doing, we are developing mobile and web application which helps users to pronounce and to sound better. What we do, we provide feedback on how to change the muscle use so that they have better voice.
I'm super curious about it because like I was thinking, hey, how can I pronounce English better? How can I improve my accent? But there are people who say, this is not possible. If you were born speaking in this way, that's how it is. You have to live with that. So how is the technology helping here?
Yeah, what we do, we provide personalized exercises. Firstly, we check which muscles you use wrongly. Then we generate exercises which helps you to train the exact muscles, which helps you to pronounce exact sounds. But for example, right now we are focused on the French language. And for me, as I'm from Russia, I have a problem. I don't smile. I don't use this part of muscles. And what we do, we show, okay, at this moment, you use these muscles, and then you can pronounce sound.
But I find it interesting because when I talk, I'm not really thinking which muscles I'm moving, right? So I'm not sure if you tell me, hey, you have to move these muscles, then how do I do it?
Yeah, actually, we are not creating the theory behind this. So there is lots of literature, and there are special doctors, speech therapists.
Yes.
And the idea is that they provide exercises. People do it regularly. Firstly, people think about this. And after there is this connection between your brain and muscles, you stop thinking. You just do it automatically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you say that you're focusing first on the French language. Is there a reason for that? Is it a harder language than English or German or Spanish?
Just our main competitor right now is Bold Voice, and it is for American. There are no competitors of French language. Said, okay, we are not competing with Bold Voice. They're already.
Yes.
We are competing with our.
That makes sense. And so can I imagine that's an app? Is it something I download on my phone, or how does it work?
So right now we are at incubation stage.
Yes.
We are incubated at NVIDIA Startup Studio. It's our research institute.
Yeah.
And we don't have the product yet for everyone. If you want to access, you contact us and we send you our...
I want to access it.
Okay, yes.
and then it means that, so I just contact you and say, hey, Valeriya, I would like to have it. And then you send me like a link, or how would that be?
Yeah, we send you exclusive link to our app where you can check, you can give us feedback.
You've been working in space for a while. Maybe you can share what are some of the hard things on the technology side? Computer vision, faces, what's the hard part here?
It's quite tricky how to recognize muscles for different people because the different algorithms, they are good for standard face. But if a person not standard, then it might be problematic here.
Exactly. For example, what happens if a person is overweight and has like a very round face? Does the algorithm struggles recognizing it, or is it okay?
So in these cases, what we do, firstly, we recognize what is their model of the face.
Yeah.
And after that, we apply our algorithm. So firstly, we do calibration.
Yes.
To make sure that our algorithm works.
For banking apps, often when I have to do some sort of like face recognition, it says no glasses, your hair has to be visible, no caps, and so on. And the algorithms also struggle, for example, that recognize me. Even, for example, when I use here the Apple technology for facial recognition, if it's like a bit dark, if it's maybe like not good light, also it sort of like fails. Do you also have this problem? So do the users need to be in a room that is well lit? Do they need to have like a face fully display? What are the restrictions, the constraints?
As we are focused right now on the lower part of the face, we don't struggle with their eyeglasses. But it's true that if there is some something near the mouth, then it can recognize like a big mouth. And then
it means I put the phone like this, so close to me, and then it recognizes me?
Actually, our intern will come here soon, maybe.
Yeah, then you can see it. You can see how it works.
Yeah.
And you're saying that you are in this incubation stage. So what are the next steps for you, for the company?
Yeah, so right now we have 1 year. During this year, actually, we are officially engineers at NVIDIA. We receive our salary, and we have this year to find our first customers. For example, right now we are trying to apply for fundings with different hospitals. And if we manage, if we get the money for the next level, then we create company. If not, then we prolong for several more years our incubation period. So we have these years to find our investors or initial customers here.
And I like to finish asking you some questions. These are like quick questions. The first thing that comes to mind. So just like one word quickly. NVIDIA.
GTC.
Computer vision.
Face recognition. Should it be one word?
Or can it be longer sentence too? Accents.
Learning.
French.
Speaking.
The future of humans.
AI.
The future of AI.
Robotics.
Robots.
Future.
Amazing. Well, how can people find you online? How can they connect? How can they get involved?
Here, you can go to facila.tech, and there is
Chat.
here. You can see there all our social networks.
Yes. And are you active on LinkedIn? Where are you active? Where can people contact you?
Here, you can contact us on LinkedIn, on our Instagram,
Yes.
and also we are publishing our videos on YouTube.
Ah, okay. Then I watched. And also I want to be here your user. I love to improve my French. I love to speak like French. Yes.
Great, yes.
I do that. Well, then, thank you so much. And for everyone, then just try, sign up, contact, and thanks so much for everything.
Thank you.
Look forward. Yeah. Great.
Very nice.
I'm now with Ahmed, so from Facila. So we're just coming out our chat about what's the company about. And we're very curious how actually it works in practice. Now we had a chance to see it live. I'm very curious how you build it, Ahmed. So can you please tell me more about maybe some challenges or what is it that we'll be seeing here on the screen?
Okay, so first what we did is we created an algorithm that detect each person's face and with the different muscles. This was a big challenge because the face has a lot of muscles.
Yeah.
And to detect them,
So you built an algorithm and
that detects each person's face with the different muscles.
yes. And so it'll be using here the webcam that I'm seeing here. So your laptop webcam, or is it something special, mobile phone?
It can use any webcam, either phone,
Mhm.
camera,
Yeah.
or laptop camera.
Very often laptops have very poor webcams, right? Like the resolution is super bad. And for example, like in this room has too much light and then your face is very blurry, is very washed out. Is that a problem for the algorithm, for technology?
To be honest, we did some optimizations
Yes.
that get in consideration the lighting,
Yeah.
and it gets adapted.
All right. I'm very curious. Can you show me how it works? So you have something here.
Of course.
Okay.
So here I created a simple demo.
Yes. And what happens, for example, if when I come here inside, then it doesn't detect me, right? So it's
So here normally,
yeah.
I should have said the word chanter, and it gives you the feedback with professional phonemes,
Yeah.
French phonemes,
Yeah.
and also if people don't understand these phonemes, they can have simple correction that they can understand.
So I'm curious. So you have here like this. Almost was the face. And so here's the version. And so can we see it? So here it is recognition super.
Yeah.
Yes. And then so okay, recognize here the mouth so close like jaw. So there's all these detectors, like these classifiers basically.
Yeah.
And you didn't pronounce a word. It was just through like your facial movement that it had. So which word would that be, right?
Yeah. I will
So
show you here better.
It's entirely based on cameras. There's no sound or microphone.
There is, because
so-
normally how do you get the correction? Because we send the audio to our API,
Yes.
then it gives you the correction. So it's
Mhm.
based on visual
Yes.
and audio.
Ah, I see. And so you were saying here API, so this means that everything is like a web service. There is nothing really running locally on, it's like a mobile device or a laptop and so on.
No.
Mm-hmm. And so maybe you can show also here like some in French or
Okay. Like here, what we added is like the most important movements for
yes.
speaking, like for mouth booker. For example, when you say U, it's used for the letter U
Yes.
and U.
Yes.
And also the mouth press. For example, if you say P, 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 it will detect if you did say it very well. And it also shows you the intensity of how you used your muscle.
Yeah. With French, there is this situation where words might have the same sound, but they're written very different. Like for me, classic like they could be so like E-A-U, or it could be so here O-U and so on. So here, how does it work here with technology? How can it know that the sound is this one, but how it's actually spelled?
And that's why we merged with audio and visual, because with only visual, you can't know.
Yes.
And with only the audio, you also can't know. But with both of them, you can have a clear answer.
Yes. And now here we're looking at some code and so on, and then here I'm very curious about how is it like developed in terms of, maybe you can share about what have been the challenges. I see this in Python. Was it easy? Was it good? Or you feel that now maybe you might need to use our technologies? Maybe this is good, let's say, for like a demo, but if you want to really have it as a product, you might need to do something else. How do you look at the technology part?
For the technology part, this is an algorithm that we created. We didn't find it anywhere else. So I think this is something new. And there were a lot of challenging parts, and we worked hard, and then we got the result we want.
What would you say was the hardest part for you?
It's the precision and how can the algorithm get adapted to each user face.
How hard or easy do you feel it'll be to extend it for other languages? Or, for example, when we think of French, there's a difference between like French from Quebec and French from Belgium and French from France.
Yeah.
Is it possible, for example, with Facila, they'll say, hey, I want to improve my French from Quebec and another one from France?
Yeah, this is possible.
That sounds fun. Yeah, I love them. So I learn how to speak like French from Quebec. And so from a implementation perspective, is that difficult? Or it means that you need to do many changes for that?
I'm sorry, for what?
For implementation perspective, if you say, hey, now we'll be offering French from Quebec as well as French from France.
Yeah, it needs some adjustments. It needs to add some things, but if it's the same language, it will not be very hard.
And is there anything that you're looking forward to in the future? Anything you think that will be very exciting to add to the product, or you're very hyped about?
I think I'm very hyped because this is new to learn a language. This will simplify a lot for people that want to learn languages to better pronounce, and also they can use it, for example, to train for maybe public speaking, and even if you want to start singing. So you will have visual correction and then audio correction.
I already told to Valeria that I want to start trying it. I want to use it. And so I know French, but however, so my French comes with an accent and I want to get rid of the accent. So I need to just hear a Facila.
Sure.
And fascinating. So can I try it now? So can I do it myself? So
Yeah. So now they will tell you to say chanter.
Chanter.
See, normally this is what you should have said.
Yes.
And with the phonemes.
Yes.
And then what you said with the correction. Now try to say peinture.
Peinture. Ouais.
Peinture.
Peinture.
Yeah.
Peinture.
Yeah.
So here it reads as until.
No, these are professional phonemes. And the first E was A.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I see it's actually, so on one side very precise, but on the other side, I need to do a lot of exercises because clearly it seems that is registering very differently.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Well, then for anyone to try it, then they just contact Valeriya and so on, they can get started. I'll be starting using that because clearly I have an urgent need to improve my French.
Yeah, of course, you can contact Facila.
Yes.
And then you get everything you want, all information.
Great. Well, thanks so much, Ahmed. Fantastic demo.
Thank you so much.